What's happening, Captains? Welcome back to another episode of the Zay and Jay Show, where I'm your host, Strikes Jose, with my co-host, Life is Jay. And we got a special guest today, Mr. Sean the Don. He came to bless us with his views on the Flash movie. So, by the way, we doing the Flash. Oh, and I can't wait because I'm telling you, I went into this like, I just know I'm gonna hate. Why? I'm just gonna torture myself for about 2 hours or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. I left with a couple missing, fingernails and stuff, but I got out the cap. So I was like, all right. So I'm super curious to hear what y'all got to say, especially on the dislikes parts, because you better carry this part, because I got some, but
it's probably best we start with love first.
No. I want all the hate. I agree with that. Yeah, I want all the hate. Yeah,
I actually walked out of the movie, and I was at the same point to where I was like, okay, what? I went into it thinking, awful. God damn, it's gonna be awful. But fuck, I mean, it actually, it was okay, but still shitty. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it was okay, but still shitty.
I think that I'm giving it so much leeway because, it's supposed to come out in 18? Was it 18?
Goddamn, 2000, on this movie forever.
2018. And then, they had so much shit happen since then, you know what I'm saying? Like, just with DC, itself, and then canceling all these movies and doing all these movies. So I'll say, one of my biggest dislikes about this, at some point, it seems like they didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do. They it seems like they deleted a lot of stuff, but it seems like they kept a lot of stuff but put it in a different way, if that makes sense. All the different cameos and stuff we saw. There's we don't want to drop that. Let's at least keep it in there, you know what I'm saying? But the biggest cameo they didn't do, which, the original Flash, that's what I thought at some point.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
It would have totally made sense. But if you gonna do the Spider-Man No Way Home, you might as well go all the fucking way. And they tried it, but yeah. So yes, start with the dislikes. Let's go.
Instead of Flash, they use Superman.
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty when half of the cameos are fucking CGI, so I don't know, that kind of sucked. What the fuck?
The Nick Cage Superman.
The Nick Cage Superman.
It looked cool, but I was like, ooh. And that's why I said, they had a spot for that somewhere. It was like, well, we can't delete it. Let's at least, just keep it in there, because people gonna be like, oh shit, Nick Cage.
It looked like they used ChatGPT.
Marvel's using goddamn AIs too. It's a thing.
But their shit is, that's the intro, not the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They didn't need to use ChatGPT. Another biggest dislike for me was I've seen this movie before. Yeah. Without seeing it, I have already seen this story and what was going. It was so predictable. I'm just like, damn. What I thought could have saved it was if they do, I don't know what comic this is, but where Batman is actually the one who's like, oh, let me get the Speed Force in. I can make all this shit, better. But Barry against Barry, it's just I've seen this. Come on.
I'm just confused on how the CW does a better fucking Speed Force than a fucking whole movie company. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
You would think they take notes. Yeah, you would think they would take notes.
Clear blueprint, a blueprint of everything they could do with this fucking film for this to be a solo Flash film. They had a clear 4 seasons of blueprints. All right, we can take some shit off this because this is they like this shit, and it was
they took all of it. It seems like, yeah.
We doing our own shit. It's this is why y'all made $20 million.
They gave us a shitty version of Zoom. What the fuck? And didn't even dare call him that. What the fuck was that? Whoa.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
I actually got excited at first. I was like, oh, who's this guy? I was like, okay, all right.
I would say the first 15 minutes of the movie, I was like, cool. This is Flash shit. I'm like, okay. He seeing that he the fucking janitor of the Justice League. I was like, okay, this is going, nice. And
that was probably from the best part of what they had left from 2018.
Yeah, from like that could have been like the end of the last Justice League movie or whatever.
I think the more and more I'm thinking about it right now, I'm like, I really didn't like the movie at all. Like it was, like I said, it was good for what it was, but I mean, honestly, it was still shitty.
It could have been a lot better.
The trailer made it look better than what it had. Like the trailer made it look like, okay, this. I don't know. You got my meaning. Okay, all right, cool.
I think it did. I think the trailer told too much. I knew the whole fucking story just by watching the trailer. I knew everything that was about to happen. So
it just looked good, and I was like, oh, this is shit. Oh man, this is Green Lantern type shit. Like,
I ain't even compare it to that.
Damn.
And what we were saying, Sean, the other day about the end, because I have beef with the end too, because it seems like that. After however the fuck Lil Barry and Dark Barry ended up canceling each other out, that part, I was just like, all right, I'll let it go. But, whatever. But just, the end that he still goes back and changes something and it's still just like, oh, okay, so now it works out. Or like, now we have to see what happens next. I was just like, I thought he was learning his lesson of, don't change shit when you go back. And
he did that little thing and changed Batman to George Clooney.
Which was hilarious. That was one of my likes. That was hilarious.
That's one of my likes too. I have to say that's probably one of my favorite parts.
That shit was hilarious. And I'm not Batman. Like, nigga, stop telling people shit. Yeah, that was good. Wait.
I had to go with my notes.
It was okay. Like, I'm trying to think of how they show, like how they represent the Speed Force, right?
Terrible CGI.
Right. I'm not talking about how it looked. I'm just saying, like, how like things went. Like with the hospital shit, I thought was dope. I thought it was cool. But for like the timing with all that shit, just to have him come back like just in time for the sandwich and shit, I was just like, okay, a little. I know you fast, but that's a little.
A good minute.
Come on. Yeah, it was a little stretch.
He's just the slowest fucking bread sandwich maker.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking too. Like,
damn. He was like taking these, like, all right, bro, I need some food because
yeah.
I don't know. See, I will say that though. That scene was pretty solid. We got Batman, we got fucking Flash doing his thing, going up the building, fucking grabbing the baby, like making sure everything's fucking saved. Like that was I will say everything was pretty fire.
First 15 minutes of the movie. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. When he put the baby in the microwave, I was like, damn, he playing himself.
That shit had me weak. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let me do that.
But what I do not like about that though was, like, you're telling me the first 10 minutes we're already sending Flash to Gotham. This is supposed to be like his fucking movie. That was another thing I don't think I necessarily liked, was the plot of just involving all that. Like, I get they were trying to tie in all those movies together and keep that going, but it was like, damn, first 10 minutes into the Flash movie, we're not even in fucking Central City. Like, what's going on? Then, we get fucking maybe 20 minutes screen time of Iris West. Like, this was not a Flash movie. That's what I think I don't like about it. It wasn't really
a continuation of the Snyderverse.
Yeah, I wouldn't even give
it. That's what I said. Wow.
I wouldn't even give it that much cut, because at least the Snyder cut was
fine.
That's what I'm saying. That was okay. This, man.
Let me see what else didn't I like.
Right there.
Yeah. What's his name? Now
he needs to go to jail just with Flash.
So, I don't think they did Supergirl justice either, because you know, I'm not saying like she should have beat Zod or nothing. I'm just saying like to have Superman cameo so many times in the movie is like, what the fuck we got Supergirl for then? Like, fuck, like just like that. I just felt like they was on his nuts too much. I'm just like, he's gone. Supergirl. This is what we're doing. So stick to him.
The best part of Supergirl was the give credit. What credit I have left was the damn the suit. Suit was cold. I was like, okay, this is dope.
Yeah, suit was fire. Suit was fire for sure.
Same one too as with the same logo or whatever.
But she had her fucking cape was like attached to her fucking shoulders and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
I think that's useful.
Yeah, I was like, that's a dope design, but
okay.
It doesn't stop the movie from being ass. It's like,
okay, yeah. Where the other dislikes at? Come on, let me hear it.
Easy.
Not right, that he got to scroll. You should know it by heart. You hated it so much.
The fact that it's a Flash solo film, and they gave like most, like it wasn't really based off of Flash, really. Like you're going off the fucking. They was obviously it was a cash grab. They were betting on the fact that Batman is played by goddamn
Michael. Yeah.
So they was betting on. It's like, all right, well, shit, we got Michael Keaton come back, because if you don't know, if this movie did good, they was gonna do Batman Beyond. This movie just canceled that shit out. It was like, yeah, we're not doing it.
No, I mean, I don't know about that. I think Michael Keaton did a pretty solid job. I mean, he was the best part about the movie.
He couldn't save this movie.
I said that the comedy pretty much saved this movie plus the cameos.
I did not care for like the movie being solely based off of basically two Flashes the whole time. You know, I mean, it would just seem like that was like too much. Like it was just very, 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 very like going back and forth. Of shit we already know. That it just started getting repetitive. Like by the time they already got to the Batcave, like it was like, fuck, can we get some just fucking regular Barry with the new Batman, or just, you know, the scenes were so crowded, in my opinion.
And that's what I said. They could have
did Flash without Flashpoint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this did not need to happen.
This is his own film. Like if you didn't watch fucking Justice League, they should have did the fucking, you know, obviously they should have did the fucking Marvel approach, where it's like, all right, you get a solo film, 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 you get a solo film.
But we saw what happened.
Let's bring them together. But they delayed everybody else shit, and it was like, we just gonna bring y'all in. It's like, we don't even know what the fuck they did. Like, how did they come about?
This was Justice League 1.5.
He's like, he came in helping fucking Batman. I was like, but what about Barry? Oh, my favorite dislike.
Yeah, come on. That's why I was like, I was surprised you didn't say that first. I was surprised you didn't say that first.
I was waiting for it. I was gonna jump up and start doing a run, bruh, but that shit, I was like, this. Like, we talked about this in the fucking Snyder, because I was like, yo, what the fuck running is that?
They even make a joke about it in the movie, though, when he loses his powers. He's like, is that what I look like?
It's like, bruh, no, you don't run that way full speed. Like, it's like, oh my God, like, who thought of that? Like, who?
All right, keep killing it.
Hey, can you run this way? Like, where does Flash run like that? At any time?
Yeah, he looked like he was running slow-mo on a fucking treadmill, and they were like, hey, let's put a camera in front of this.
He looked real LGBT-ish.
I'm fucking weak.
It was bad. I was like,
that had me weak when he said that.
Because that's how it looked. I was like, yo, he looks very flamboyant running like this. So like, this is, I know this Flash is very like quirky and nerdy, and I was like, but bruh.
Was this not like very low-key-ish to you?
Like low-key ass? Yeah.
No, like low-key the show.
The show was okay.
It's like
besides
literally
the last season of Last. The show
same
was
thing.
way better.
Yeah,
but even they did Flashpoint and they did it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you like, granted, like they have so many goddamn like they have the animated Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Where fucking
how many fucking movies?
Like Batman fucking shooting niggas. Like
when it was his dad.
And it's his dad, yeah. Mm-hmm. So they had so many resources they could use to or they could just read a book. Like I'm like, no.
He said, pick up some source material.
Like,
shit.
There was no this him going back in time to change the shit is like, so he just. And the way his mom died was just like, yeah, somebody went in and just killed his mom. It's like, no, fucking Reverse Flash did.
Reverse Flash did. Okay.
And it was like, we didn't want to show him off because this is the first film. It's like,
no, that should have been the first fucking film. Like, that's what I was expecting.
I thought that. Okay, I'm not mad at
a random guy just went in the house and killed his mom.
No. I think because like remember when he's trying to go back, when you tell Lil Barry, he's like, bro, like you're not finna go back and kill my mom, and he's like, nigga, that's like the only way. So I was like, wait, are we saying that Flash goes back? But if you go back to even with the Reverse Flash times he fighting him, he would always tell him, I know you thought I did that shit, but like honestly, you killed your mom. And so I'm like, I guess that's what we're doing.
Technically, yeah.
But
fighting because they
and instead of him,
mom, he was like,
if you notice, Little Barry also has like a yellow aura to him, so I think they kind of traded him in. I think.
I don't think they necessarily declared that who or what killed his mom. I think they were basically trying to leave that open, but I feel like they already fucked that up because he can't just go back in the Speed Force and fucking do that again just to see Reverse Flash. Because how do you do that now? What's the whole premise of Reverse Flash?
He was like, "What? Dad in jail?" Oh yeah, some guy ran in and just killed his mother and they
fucking stabbed her. Yeah.
Like I was at the stove getting lima beans. It's like, no salsa. Was it salsa?
Tomato sauce.
Yeah. And he's like,
spaghetti sauce or some shit. Yeah.
Bruce fucking. With new technology today, he had to change up the camera so
that's
the camera works.
Yeah, that's also what I was trying to say. Yeah, that's also what I was trying to say about the end, Sean, about the camera footage, like, you know, catching him because he put the fucking sauce up there for him. I'm just like,
oh yeah, bro, that was
come on. It was a cop out.
Yeah, it was a cop out.
Yeah,
that was awful too. And they didn't even mention like Iron Heights. There was like I said, I feel like there was zero backstory of the Flash. Anything that's in the Flash, like we didn't see in this film at all. Like anything.
But like the minute they got Michael Keaton, and it was like, fuck it.
Yeah, Batman movie.
Fuck the story.
We paid these motherfuckers too much. Let's go.
Here's $100 million, Michael.
Yeah, let's go.
What I heard they tried to get Christian Bale for a lot of money, and he still said no.
Dang.
That was going to be the original cameo at the end. It was going to be, instead of it being George Clooney, it was going to be Christian Bale.
No, well, hell, Clooney was a good Batman.
Hey, he was. That was a terrible film, but it was
like
good.
Comedy
for his time. Yeah,
for the time. Yeah, I appreciated it.
It was, bruh.
It could have been a lot better, man. I don't know. That's just what else? Like, I guess
touching.
Even the post-credit scene. What the fuck?
I was like, okay.
They just threw something in there. Yeah, they just threw something in there. It had nothing to do. They were like, damn, we're not making any more of these motherfuckers, so let's just put something here.
No, granted, they are doing the Aquaman, the new Aquaman movie, so I guess they were just like,
oh yeah, because Amber.
That's the last of the fucking DCU shit, and then we go back to James Gunn, and they reboot everything.
I didn't know James Gunn did the Scooby-Doo movies, the live voice. I was like, oh shit, okay.
That's why they're so fucking like wacky.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I don't like. I'm glad they're shutting this off. But I mean, what do we expect? Like I said, anything that's DC, it's like only the TV shows are the least decent. Movies, fucking awful.
I don't know. I kind of hate the TV shows too.
I mean, season 5 of Flash kind of got.
I stopped watching The Flash a long time ago. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I couldn't do it no more.
I haven't seen the last.
I'm like, if another motherfucking Barry come through here, I swear to God. And I think that's what happened. I was like,
like the last season was based off him getting his kids. His daughter being born. He was trying to prevent. Yeah,
that or the Arrow.
Oh, dude, once the Arrow shit ended, bro, that was it. But even the later seasons, it's like that's when they start getting dry because the first season of Flash and the first season of Arrow, that was gas.
Combined every time, when
they was originally doing it, that show was fire. Even Supergirl wasn't that bad, but like I said, this ain't about them. This is about how shitty the Flash was and how fucking what else I disliked about it? Fucking Ezra Miller as the fucking Flash. Yeah. Come on, can we get somebody better? We could have gotten somebody better. Even when we first.
Is that that's the TV show guy?
Yeah, at least he looked the part. Like that's what I'm saying. This whole Barry was.
I think, like I said, I just think they put too much into this. So it's come out a long time ago. Paid these people too much. They're like, we just gonna see how it does, man. Let's just keep
$200 million budget and the worst box office superhero
movie.
History.
Yeah, and it just got pulled from a bunch of theaters as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we wouldn't go see this. We wouldn't recommend to watch this again.
I would not even recommend watching it once. You can literally live without it. You can live without it.
Sit down and watch
There's so many other movies that have the same thing.
Yeah. Literally.
2 hours of ads. I'm cool.
Literally.
I'm cool.
So what do we really like about it? I think Michael Keaton may have been the best thing.
Michael Keaton, the fact that Batman, they went to Gotham and there was like no crime.
Yes, that was a little. All right.
I was like, oh, Batman was killing
shit. Okay, I can't see the time. All right, so yeah, we'll go into the likes, and then I'll send y'all another link with the shit in. Yeah. I got a good list of likes for y'all. I fuck with the sandwich shop thing. I thought that shit was hilarious. It really explained why he has to keep up his calories and shit. And with his lady not being there because he's a regular, the dude had to make his shit. And when he was explaining the sandwich to him, he like, God damn, nigga. He like, well, yeah, I just need that. But in the meantime, he get a call from Alfred, and Alfred like, yeah, can you come help us? And he like, damn, if you don't got nobody else that could do it, Alfred like, I called everybody else. I was like, damn, wait, how many people did you call? He's like, that don't matter. Just I need you. Just come through. So I thought the whole Barry coming to realization these niggas really don't value me. They just literally make me clean up everything that they do. I was like, yeah, okay, I fuck with this because that's literally Batman don't give a fuck. And like I said, I was really looking for the Batman. I think they call him the Red Devil or something like that when he takes the Speed Force. But I was really looking for Batman to be that one that's like, no, I'm gonna stop you, not Flash having to stop himself. But I thought them fighting and everything was cool too. We know CGI was all over the place, but they did good with what they did. I thought
the one scene he kind of did good with was when he lost his powers.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh yeah, so I need to fucking acting was like, okay, all right, you on something. When he had to get hey, chain me to this fucking chair. And he's gonna use the fucking formula, the Krusty Krab formula to fucking turn me to the Flash. I'm like, all right, okay.
Super Flash formula.
Yeah. Wow, and he just like, oh shit, he did.
Yeah, that shit was so
which also happened in another movie.
Yeah. Hell, CW did it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought the Back to the Future shit was hilarious. They kept going back to that. He's like, no, it's this guy. They like, no, it's this guy. And,
Who was the casting?
yeah, you have fucking Wonder Woman doing magic tricks. You got fucking they called fucking Aquaman a merman. That shit had me fucking weak.
Goddamn, Superman never made it to Earth.
Superman, he
Got
murked this
killed.
shit.
That
man.
shit was crazy because they couldn't afford his ass.
Yeah. Now in the canon event, the event at the end where they like, nah, y'all lose. This has to happen. I was fucking with that. I was like, yes. Like, you know, I was screaming in my chair, like, yes, somebody fucking finally died in this bitch. And they go back and I'm like, oh, they about to save this shit. And then they keep dying. I'm like, let's go. That shit was cool to me. I love that part. I love it. And it doesn't help that Across the Spider-Verse just came out where their whole thing is, you know, the canon events and shit. And so, you know, another canon event, it's like,
it doesn't help that it was a way better movie either.
Yeah. Like, you know, Marvel doing it better, and y'all not doing it. That
animated film
Way
just sold 4 times as much as a live action. And Marvel's not even like that. They just started getting like that on fucking like animated films.
Yeah.
It's like DC was been the plug. If you wanted to see an animated movie, DC had this shit. It was like, oh, all their shit was good, straight to the book. And now it's just like the tides are just turning. It's like, oh, this is
Marvel.
I gotta say, the scene with Wonder Woman at the beginning was
the last
total.
song.
It was, yeah, that shit was
That
funny.
shit
I
had me
liked that.
weak.
I like that. I thought that whole scene with Wonder Woman was sick. Her just coming in, saving the rest of it, like piecing it up. Hell, her whole scene was better than Wonder Woman 2 in that whole fucking movie.
Don't get me started on Wonder.
Yeah, we didn't even do that one. We was like, you know, we can.
Yeah, 1984. Fuck that shit was awful.
Yeah, I liked when he was about to take off to Gotham City and he was like setting up for it, and it was like Flash. He's like, they stopped the whole title card and shit. I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm weak. This is good. Yeah, just throw me the sandwich, and she threw him, and that shit just.
That shit was funny.
Like damn. And they had this nigga Lil Barry on naked after he got his powers and was running around. I was like, wow. Okay, this is why they needed this movie to come out. They're like, look, we paid him to get naked. We gotta put this out, goddamn.
Yeah, I also liked how they let Zod just be destructive, since basically Superman is the only one who can defeat him.
And so I hear that the reason that Supergirl couldn't beat him is because Superman had been exposed to sun a lot longer than she had. And if she would have stayed like if she would have got out like a little bit earlier, she would have been able to. But that's why she couldn't beat him. I'm like, okay.
And the fact that she was like, build up, right? Like, dude was literally just pissing her off. Like, yeah, I killed him. Yeah,
she was beating his ass for a good. Yeah.
So that split second, he was just like, oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
The OG Batmobile.
That was cold. And the
fire.
What is it?
That was fire.
Is that the Batwing? It looked like something new though.
That was the OG shit.
That was the
I'm pretty sure it was the original decal.
Yeah, I like when it was going like.
And the fucking animated series theme music, I was like, oh
yeah, that was dope. That was the suits, the Batman suits, all the suits, and then he changes it into the fucking Flash suit. But that's what I'm saying. That's what Batman does too when he has a red suit, when he's the Red Devil. It's so cold. It's so cold. If y'all haven't seen it, go look it up. It's so cold. I know. We can dream.
Like, fuck that.
Hell no.
No more.
Hell no. Yeah, I like when he put on Lil Barry put on the suit for the first time. He said, "It's a little tight in the crotch area." He's like, "God damn it! You'll find out. You'll see."
Oh man, that's another thing that going back to the dislikes. So that shit pisses me off. The whole ring. No one the suit comes out the ring. What was that?
Okay, that's not how it is in the TV show.
Oh, dog! The suit flies out and like basically adapts like around him. I mean, it's like, and they show him speeding into it. Like this was like,
he was like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fact that that shit just came out the ring, just fell on the floor. It's like
he said, "Oh yeah, you gotta go put it on." He said, "You want me to change it from the you?" I'm like, "Nigga, it's yourself." What he go do?
Yeah, I did like the Batcave though. Just the whole setup, the whole fucking the Wayne Manor, everything was dope. That whole scene leading into the house, like, and then them finding the original Batman, and he's all like fucked up. And, you know,
bro, that part was hilarious when he attacked them in the kitchen, nigga, foot to the face, nigga.
And then fed him spaghetti.
I like the explanation of the timelines with the spaghetti. Like,
right. Yeah, that shit was pretty dope.
That's where I was saying it was real low-key-ish, because, you know,
timelines. The timeline.
Yeah.
It was just like, man. It wasn't it. $200 million down the drain.
Yeah, Supergirl. She was cold when they first saved her. She's beating fucking ass.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
She hocked the loogie. That shit blew off a piece of the building and shit. I was like, God damn. This is that.
The fact that she was fucking captured by the Russians.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what?
Which is another movie. That's another movie with Superman. If he was caught, he like come and he start fucking up the United States. Which... that could have been, you know, a good time, you know.
Well, they are redoing,
but they not fucking with no Superman. The Justice League not even fucking with no Superman, so they definitely wasn't going. Yeah. All right. Oh, let me see if I get a couple more likes out of y'all. Let me see. Let's see. So, like we said, I think I already said it. They killed Superman in his pot. She's like, yeah. So I was sitting here with my cousin. What happened to him? And they like. Oh, he got sacrificed. Like,
he didn't even make it.
We tried to make our planet come back. We was just he was too weak. We good.
I wasn't lying.
We needed his blood, but found out that wasn't the blood we needed.
We needed yours.
Like, so you killed him for no reason?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there. I was like, damn, this is how they ripped Superman off?
They said, damn. The tornado drop kick thing they was trying to do. So I'm gonna do the spinny thing, and then you go in. I like when the little Barry, when they first started fighting the Kryptonians, and you know he saw Big Barry do it, and he said, "All right, yeah, shit, I got this." And that nigga sliced his face. He was like, "Hold on, hold on, these niggas kind of real." What, Barry? I thought we was fast. He was like, "Yeah, but nigga, they fast too." I was like, "Okay, I like it." Playing on the whole Superman and the Flash thing. Okay, I like it. That shit had me dead though. He was like, "Wait,
Kryptonians is like."
Yeah, he said, "Wait, I don't know if we could do this." He said, "Come on, we can do this. Come on." Just
I like the
scene.
Right.
Like the scene where they get back, where he gets back in time for the first time and he like meets Barry or whatever, and then Barry takes him to his apartment. And then there's just like a random person every time you turn the corner in the apartment, you can tell all this fucking stoners. It's funny as fuck.
Yes.
I will say that I enjoyed that part of the film.
Or when he did first go back and he was sitting down with his parents, and then he saw Barry coming in, he's like, shit. And they was like, what? He said, yeah. Gotta go shit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. Yeah, that shit had me weak. You have to put that nigga. He's like, yeah, you mean, what year is it? What day is it? And recreating the thing that happened to him when he's like, tomorrow's the day you get your powers. This is how you get it. But I'm just like, oh my God. Like, how many times are we gonna see it? Like, damn.
I had me fucking dead. He's like, yeah, I got a date. He's like, wait, what? You got a date?
Huh?
What? Yeah, I got a date. He's like, all right, oh, okay, bet.
He said, I finally.
But if you don't have powers, I'm fucked. So we gotta get your powers. And he lost his own powers. He's like,
that shit had me weak. I did like how when Lil Barry started going back all the time, and then every time he like would get another spike or some shit, like, and that's how the Dark Flash came. I was like, okay, I like that. It's been done before, but I was like, okay.
Even though that has nothing to do with nothing, because that was just a scene they got out of their ass. I was like,
but this is just one. This is just one of the Barrys who are gonna do this.
What Barry is like? What timeline? What comic book?
What
story is that from?
Well, no, I've seen the Dark Flash like that before. I think it's out there.
He exists. It's Zoom, and Zoom is Barry Allen. But what the fuck? They didn't even call it that.
Right.
So it was just like
Flash getting fucked up in the timeline.
Yeah, just like
always.
An infinite loop of fucked upness.
I like Batman versus like the
big nigga.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck you call him, but I was like, oh shit, he about to kill Batman straight like that. I mean, he ended up dying from his injuries.
I like the concept of what they were going to do at the end. Like, it was cool, like seeing like all the multiverses and stuff. It's just like I don't get how
Flash was able to see other people's shit, like, you know, like Speed
Force. Because he was
Force.
standing outside of time, I guess.
Yeah, but I thought it was only his memories, is what they said in the movie or something.
True, because
they was in the Speed Force looking at all the Supermans. That made no fucking sense.
Yeah, it was.
No, they just wanted to show something. Dog.
The incursions that they were having, they had different colors for like different heroes too. So I was just like, oh fuck, now he's just God. he could just see everything.
I was like, it looked dope, and then I was like, wait, you could have did this. You could have shown all the flashes.
No, yeah, I mean they did show a good amount of flashes. You got to see the first one, that was pretty dope. I was like, okay, with the helmet thing with the
S-Curl Superman, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but like none of that even matters because the CGI was so terrible.
Yeah, they could have done a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what was so disappointing. Like, I like the idea, but
and they had the time
watching it.
And they had
what the 5 years? You tell me this movie's been in production for 5 years and that's the best you could come up with?
I feel like
they Black Adam took about 5-10 years too, so
that shit was awful too. Yeah. Damn, that's a Rock's worst movie. Fuck, since the Scorpion King.
I like the Scorpion King.
I was gonna say I like the Scorpion King.
Yeah, it's good for nostalgia wise, but dog, I'm telling you,
you look at it now,
go back and watch it now.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna feel the same way. You're gonna be like, oh, whoa.
Like, that was like a 2000 movie.
When that motherfucker, and then in The Mummy, when he came, we can talk about that in a whole different fucking show. I can tell you all about that shit.
So yeah, I think you said earlier, I liked how the other version of Batman, like Gotham was safe, so he was like, shit, I'm fucking chilling. And then I like when they had him do the whole drop in when they trying to save Supergirl, you know, I go and beat up a lot of people, nigga throwing the batarang off of the shit. Pew, pew, pew. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Michael Craig, like his Batman, the huge difference from his Batman from other Batman, he actually he killed his villains. Mm-hmm. That's why I was so peaceful. Like, you fucked up, you got fucked up. For real. There was no coming back. So it's peaceful because he was killing motherfuckers. He wasn't letting motherfuckers go to jail. There was no jail for you.
Hey, Arkham Asylum, they always get out of that bitch. Like, so I'm totally with that.
You saw the Grim Reaper immediately.
Batman.
He killed motherfuckers asking questions.
Yeah, on me. I thought what was also funny when Iris came in and he was trying to clean up his room real quick. She came in, she like, damn, this is pretty clean for a bachelor. He's like, yeah, you know how I do. Boom. This is all
oh god! As soon as he walked out, everything falls out the rest of the closet. That shit was funny.
And then he's like, yeah, I'll take a beer. He's like, yeah, I definitely got beer. Open the fridge.
Nothing.
Runs to the liquor store.
I don't even think you ran to.
I think he went to.
He ran downstairs. Downstairs.
That's grabbed that shit. That shit was hilarious. I was like, okay, oh yeah.
Open the beer, that shit just. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, you was shaking and.
Yeah, Iris had him fucked up too. I was like, bitch, get out of here. You got my dad fucked up.
I think the only thing they really had right was the fucking the vibration shit. That was the only like okay thing.
Oh, I agree with that actually.
I was like, oh, okay.
He can phase. He was phasing correctly. Yeah, I agree with that.
That was the only Flash thing. I was just like, okay, that's.
So I was like, how the fuck they gonna get through this bat thing to the little sewer thing to get to the bat cave? I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay.
He did that shit all through CW.
Okay.
The Reverse Flash taught him how to do that shit.
Yeah.
Because Reverse Flash was stabbing.
Oh yeah, and did he go through? Yeah, he would go through people.
That's how he killed motherfuckers.
Yeah, right in their motherfucking heart. That.
I'll stop your
like
shit.
Like damn, even that shit was more violent than his Flash. Like what the fuck?
Yes. Barthon, whatever his name.
Bartholomew.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some shit.
All right, well, I got a couple more out of y'all. That's all I wanted to do. We can go to the race now. I started off since I think mine is gonna be the most grateful. Okay. I like this movie, but that does not mean that it is a good movie. There are plenty of movies that I like that are not good movies. For example, Jason X is a horrible movie, but it's one that I enjoy. This one, I'm not saying I enjoyed it as much that I would go back to watch it again, but it left me with giving it a 6.
Wow. Very generous actually with the 6. I have to say.
That's all I said. Let me go first. Yeah. All right. Who?
6.
All right, Sean, you go. So his.
All right. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna give it a solid 4.7.
Ooh, I think that's a new record. Is it?
It was okay.
That's a new
it
record.
It was good. And like I said, I like the film for what
from
it was.
our guest, I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when you look at it from a whole, like I said, after I even watched it, I was like, oh, I like that. Then I was like, that was actually still a shitty movie.
Yeah.
Like it could have been so much better. It could have been more. There could have been more put into it. None of the backstories were explained. You got a fucking fake ass Zoom running around here, and you don't even mention the Reverse Flash. You don't fucking the whole plot.
Main villain. That was the whole purpose of Flashpoint. When him going back, that was the first person he fucking met was fucking Reverse Flash. What the fuck you doing here?
Yeah, this was not the Flash. This was not a Flash movie. So therefore, solid 4.7. Do not recommend to watch. Maybe if you're bored on a really rainy day one day, then you're like, I really feel like wasting 2 hours of my life. Okay, go for it.
I couldn't even bust nuts to this movie.
No, okay.
I couldn't even have. If this is on Netflix, this is not a movie I would Netflix and chill to. It was like, no, I'm just gonna get angry. I'm just gonna get angry the whole fucking time. It's like, yo, focus on fucking. I can't. This movie's so ass in the background. I'm sorry.
This is the same way I felt about the TV show. It's just like I can't even put this shit on in the background.
The TV show was good until season 3.
That's only 2 seasons, bitch.
I mean, that's what because they stopped doing the crossovers and they was like, yeah, we start
everybody do your own thing.
Fuck.
Wait. All right, what you giving it?
How long was this movie? 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Yeah. Thank
so
God.
I'm gonna range that out for a 2.3.
2.3.
Damn. God damn.
Because I've never left. Okay, other than Candyman, I completely left, like walked out. I was like, this movie was so ass. I'm done. But this is a $200 million budget movie.
Wait, you do know? So you enjoyed this more than the Winnie the Pooh and
Yes, because we knew it.
I don't agree with that. I don't think you told the
truth. It was funny.
I don't agree with that.
We had laughs.
No, but those were horrible movies.
But it was also a very small budget. And I bet you,
but
the same amount.
I don't agree with that. I don't think either of those are better than this movie.
I like the Grinch way better.
No, you don't.
I do.
I don't agree.
I will watch it for comedy purposes.
Exactly. No. Yeah. Exactly. This is for comedy purposes too.
Even though the Grinch and the fucking Winnie the Pooh movie was so fucking bad, it was funny.
My god!
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
No, it was so bad that it made it funny. That's what it was.
But this is just so bad that I was just like,
I don't agree.
Nah, yeah, I would definitely put this over. This
could have went straight to DVD.
It's like
it will. Hope.
It already is. Fuck, they done pulled it.
Yeah, I'm like,
it was already shown this. It was like, we'll watch this. And then it was like, dog, they was doing a buy one get one, and
that was
couldn't
dope.
make money.
Yeah.
They was showing
on Max.
And I'm pissed off. I got tickets to the early screening, and that bitch was 2-pack. We couldn't even go. So I'm like, what the fuck?
It was giving tickets out for free, and he still couldn't break 20 mil.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, dog. Like,
couple weeks, hopefully.
Bro, Green Lantern is a better film than this, and that was it.
No, I ain't watching that Green Lantern.
Green Lantern actually had a plot.
Life,
actually
the last hour or so of your life, you choose to pick Green Lantern over the Flash. I don't agree.
Yeah, that shit's giving. I'm giving that shit a. That's what I'd be giving a 3.
That's negative.
Because Green Lantern actually had a story. It made sense.
It was bad.
It was bad, but the story made sense.
I don't agree.
If you look back at the storyline, I was like, that actually kind of, how he got his shit and things he went through. Made sense, but it was an ass movie.
That was funny.
Yeah, this is 2-pack of ass, 2 hours of ass. I was just like, I'm cool.
They could have kept this.
They could have gave it the.
It might as well have been a Justice League movie. Goddamn, have Justice League stop Flash. That would have been better. But like I said, with all the years they had gone through and all these fucking changes to it, like they was just like.
I would have recasted it.
I don't know.
I would have recasted his ass so fast. Like, bro, what? You got video evidence you beating on women? Dog. Like,
I mean, was he guilty? He got guilty of that? How is he out in the
clear 4K evidence of him hitting motherfuckers, like swinging?
I'm saying he not in jail though. How?
No. And he got out. Hollywood,
You don't get out for beating somebody. Okay.
Well, not my skin color, but he got out. He got probation, and he's like, I'm a she-day. So yeah, he got out, but he had clear-cut evidence of him being a fucking groomer. Goddamn.
Yeah, it was a menace.
Yeah, straight menace out here, and they just like.
That's all I said. They paid him too much. They had to throw this out there.
Yeah,
we got to get
crazy
some type
ass sloppy
of bread.
toppy. There ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
For fucking WB to come out and be like, yeah, we gonna go with the film anyway after y'all just dropped a $50 million movie.
Yep.
For Batgirl. Did the whole film, the whole movie, every scene.
Yeah, shit got
scrapped. Broke it down and scrapped it. It's like,
nope. Of course, the first black Batgirl lead too.
She's like Puerto Rican black.
Of course. Yeah. But yeah. Well, cool. I think we did it. Take us out of here.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Zay and Jay Show. Mm-hmm. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how ass this movie is.
Please.
And if you like it, let us know why. I'll need clear-cut evidence of why you like this film.
Please.
Tragically trash.
It's like, it's just I don't like. I like Fast and the Furious over this.
I still ain't watched that.
Max F is over. Like, even though that shit's gonna make me mad too, I'll put that over this easily. Easily. But thank you for watching. More videos on the way. Whatever you got going on in your life, make sure you change your motherfucking draws.
Hey, listen, like and subscribe these motherfuckers. Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah.